Hello buddy, welcome back to another video. And in this video I'm going to be showing you everything that has been announced for Minecraft 1.17, the cave update, or as it's officially called, Caves and Cliffs. Now I've just quickly thrown together a PowerPoint presentation for you guys. I feel like I'm back at primary school all over again. So I just made a quick PowerPoint presentation about Minecraft 1.17. Everything that has been added I will go through in this video. And so let's just get started. So of course we finally got the cave update we wanted. We are finally here. Of course we also have the mountain update because we voted for that. So let's just get started with a part of the cave update. Here we see one of the Lush caves that have been added. And so all this material of course comes from the Minecraft livestream, and I also used the Minecraft wiki to create this. So here you can see all kinds of green and beautiful things inside of caves in Minecraft. It looks very nice. There's clay, there's dirt, there are all new types of blocks, lots of new blocks, and we'll try to go over as much of them as possible in this video. And so these lush caves generate below Azalea trees. So these are new trees that can generate in your Minecraft world, and they also contain glowberries. Those are the berries you can see on the vines. So right here for example, and I think there's some more up here as well. And you see some ores in there as well, some coal and some iron ore. So I have another slide here with some of the detailed blocks. So we have on the left we have the spore plants, and so these are light sources, which is awesome. Another type of light source in Minecraft, that's great. And they grow the glowberries, which are edible, so that's awesome. That's these yellow berries. Next to them is the spore blossom, and this is very cool. So it sends out particles when it's opened. We don't know a lot about the stuff from 1.17 of course, since we haven't gotten a snapshot or anything of that kind. We have very little information on everything. And here you see a leaf of the Azalea trees, and so those are exclusive new trees with purple rings in the leaves. And here we have the Azalea roots. It's not very clear, it looks a bit like dirt, and it has some root textures within it. And then after the lush caves we also have the dripstone caves. This looks totally awesome. This looks nothing like Minecraft at the moment, but this will be amazing to see this. So Minecraft 1.70 will be released next summer, and next snapshot, I don't know when the first snapshots will be. We'll have to wait and see for that. So you can see stalagmites and stalactites in here. Let's just zoom in on those. So here are the 2D textures. They're probably going to become 3D, I'm guessing. I don't know. From the previous screenshot it looks like they are pretty 3D in here, but I don't know if this is a true screenshot or not, so let's just not speculate about it. So these stalagmites, that's these ones over here, they can be found in the dripstone caves on the floor, and they deal damage when you land on them. They're sort of spikes. And then we have their counterpart, of course, the stalactites, and they can be found on the ceiling, of course. They can fall as well, which sounds amazing, but if they land they will break on impact. So they won't land on the ground like this, sadly. That would also be nice, I think. They have some sort of stalactite parkour. They have all the stalactites in front of you fall down and jump over it. It would be awesome. And then it also drips water. So if you place a cauldron below it, then it will fill up with water, which I think is such an awesome feature. Then we also have limestone, I believe. This is limestone behind this pickaxe. It's not very clear. As I said, we only have a couple of screenshots from the Minecraft live demo. And so we might get to play with this in the first snapshot, of course. Then we have the mountains, because of course it's not only the cave update, it's also the mountain update. This looks amazing. This would be so cool if we could have this in Minecraft. It looks so like a mountain, right? It's so different than the generation we have right now. The clouds all the way down here, the mountains reaching up into the sky. I think there's even some ice up here as well. So that would be awesome. And so along with the mountains we've already also gotten a new mob, and that's the goats. Yes, goats in Minecraft for 1.17. This is amazing. So once again, low image quality because we haven't gotten real screenshots and stuff like that just yet. So these goats will spawn in mountain biomes, and they can jump for 4 to 5 blocks high and avoid obstacles in that way. So jump over ravines and stuff like that. They can jump super high, 5 blocks. The player can only jump 1 block normally, and with some jump boost a couple of blocks maybe, but 5 blocks, that's crazy. So these goats will attack close animals, knock them up to 10 blocks away. We've already seen that in the demo as well. In the trailer for 1.17 we see a cow getting knocked away by a goat. I'm not going to show this here because I don't have a lot of time sadly, but you can look it up for yourself as well. And so there is a baby variant of the goats. Presumably you can breed them as well, but we don't really know much more about mountains just yet. We also have snowier snow, of course, which for now is called powder snow, and it's pretty similar to normal snow, but entities can fall through it. And so this is also how regular snow worked in previous versions, but that's how powder snow will work in 1.17. Then next up we have the Amethyst Geode. I'm so excited about this. This looks so awesome. So this is a big crystal cave inside of Minecraft. And so let's zoom in a little bit on these two types of blocks. So we have the blocks and the crystals. So here they are in a bit more detail. The amethyst geodes over here generate amethyst crystals on top given time. So we'll eventually get a crystal on top of here. And so they're unobtainable in survival and cannot be moved with pistons, which I think is nice. This is like an awesome block to build with, I think. And so they're extremely rare and only generate in the amethyst geode structure, so presumably they are super rare. Then the amethyst crystals over here, they grow on top of the geodes and they make a jingling noise when you walk over them, which I really want to hear. And so if you break these crystal shards, they produce a crystal shard item, and using that item you can create telescopes. Yes, telescopes in Minecraft. It's so crazy. There's so much stuff they want to add in 1.17. It's totally crazy. I'm so hyped. I really want to get to the snapshots, of course. Let's continue. We also have copper, a very bad screenshot, but we can see a house with a copper roof that has been weathered into this green tint. And on top of here is a lightning rod which attracts the lightning. So here we have the copper blocks and also the lightning rod. So we have copper ore, which is new ore of course, that can be found underground. If you break it, it drops itself like gold and iron. It spawns in large ore veins, and they also revamped the ore veins for this copper block. And so you can use the copper to craft the lightning rod over here and also the telescopes. This is where you need the crystal shards from before as well to create this telescope together with the copper. Then we have the block of copper down here, and as I said, it develops a patina of pale green copper carbonate over multiple stages. So it becomes a combination of this bronze color or copper color of course and this greenish color. And so it might be sped up with rain, and for now we think it takes about 16 Minecraft days for it to totally turn into the different color. So the same thing happens with the stairs and with the slabs, but I just didn't put the other versions here. I didn't think that was necessary. So the lightning rod redirects nearby lightning strikes to the top of the rod, and can prevent of course flammable structures from being burned down during thunderstorms. The telescope, when held, allows the player to see far through a small circle, so that's awesome. We've already tried to create telescopes in Minecraft of course by using the slowness effect and stuff like that, but now we can have real telescopes in Minecraft in 1.17. So next to copper we have the new mobs. Here we have the Axolotl. I'm not sure if I pronounced that correctly, but there we go. We have the mob on the left here, and we have it in a bucket as well. It looks so cute here. That's amazing. So these are small critically endangered Mexican salamanders, and they can be found in bodies of water within the Lush caves biomes we've seen before. So they can be caught in a bucket over here, and they come in different colors. We haven't seen different colors just yet, but the different colors are albino, yellow, green, brown, and this pink purplish color. And they play dead when damaged, receiving generation, and so it appears to turn invisible or teleport after this. So it can play that, which is crazy. I think the real animal can do that as well in real life. And it also attacks drowned guardians and elder guardians and other fish, and it can give regeneration to the player who tamed it. So you can tame this mob, and it looks amazing. Then we have another mob, which of course is the glow squid. We voted for it, or at least Dream voted for it, and so we all voted for it. Yes, we didn't get the Isolager or the Moo Bloom, we did get the glow squid. So they originate from Minecraft Earth of course, and they glow and they glow. Yeah, that's pretty much it. So far we don't know a lot about it. It lives in the underground lakes and deep ocean biomes. That's pretty much all we know about the glow squid so far. Hope to see it in a future snapshot so we can get some more information about this glow squid. Then of course we have the goat, as I said before. It spawns in the mountain biomes and it can jump very high. But let's get to the fourth mob that has been announced, which is this one over here, the Warden. And so this one spawns in the deep dark biome, which I haven't told you about, but I will in a second. It has two little ghosts screaming on his chest, and it has rib cages, and it's very strange mob. I don't feel like it fits in the game, but apparently it fits in the game. So when sensing movement, they will move towards the source of movement, and when they get attacked, they will head towards the player, of course, and they seem to follow the same rules as the sculk sensor when detecting noise, so sculk sensor we'll get to in a second, and they don't detect players when they are sneaking, so that's pretty nice. You can avoid these mobs. So they're incredibly strong. They can damage a full narrative player with 7 health points, so that's 3.5 hearts in one hit. That's crazy. It also has 42 hearts of health, and it's pretty fast, just about the same as a normal player, and it seems to move faster when it gets attacked, and it also seems to have some knockback resistance. They spawn nearby the Warden's dungeon, which we don't know much about just yet. We'll hopefully get to know more soon in the future. And you can trick them by snowballs and other throwable items, which also count as movement. So you can throw a snowball the other way and it will go there, which is pretty crazy. It's a blind mob, which is what it says, so it will try to listen for you. And it has strange faces on its chest, as I can see, that resemble those of the soul speed effect. So that's these two over here. Then after mobs we have the deep dark, as I just mentioned, a new biome in Minecraft. And so once again, not much is known. So these are the sculk blocks. They generate in a mysterious new biome. And then we have the sculk chutes as well, also generating over there. Sculk growth here, so that's sort of leaf block, and they're a layer that generates on top of blocks like snow, and they have parts to them that are transparent, so you can see the blocks below them, and I think you can see them over here as well. And then we have the sculk sensor. That's this one over here. And this one can be used for wireless redstone. This sounds very amazing for redstone players. Sounds crazy. So it senses block placement, footsteps or projectiles, and if you use wool, that can occlude its ability to sense, which I don't know what that means, but we'll see about that later. They can be used with a piston to create a wireless redstone clock. It all sounds pretty cool. Let's just get to the next part, which is archaeology. Of course, we already saw the geodes previously, but there's some more archaeology that has been added into the game. So on the left here we have a brush, both in this color, this brown color, and this blue color. And they can be used to carefully sweep away debris from archaeological items. So they remove 1 pixel of height from the dirt or gravel block it is used upon each use. And so this might allow for creation of different height levels using the brush. And then next to it we have 5 little ceramic shards. And so these can be obtained when using the brush at archaeological sites. So we don't know much about these archaeological sites just yet. So they come in different colors and different designs, and each one has a different picture. So this one is the Ender Dragon over here. We have Alex. We have a skeleton as well, a tree, and a vindicator. And this is just placeholder art. The design of these will definitely change in the future, and you can place these on clay pots, which we'll see in a bit. Here they are, the clay pots. So here we see the different variations of the ceramic shards on the clay pots. We don't, once again, know a lot about these clay pots, except for that the ceramic shards can be incorporated into an unfired pot, and afterwards you can fire it by lighting fire under the pot, and then it will stay like this forever, which I think is pretty nice. Then we have candles, black and white candles. They look a bit like torches combined with sea pickles. So you can put 1, 2, 3 or 4 of these in a single block, and they emit the fire particles just like torches. Then we have greystone. So this can be found around the deep dark cave biome walls and can be found in huge groups, but not much is known about this greystone block. Then we have the bundle, which is a pretty cool item. So this one can contain 1 cumulative stack of any number of item type, and the items are added by dragging a bundle to an item. The tooltip will show the icons of the contained items, and the items drop to the inventory when right clicked. So this will be huge for, well, an inventory sort of update, and I will just have to see how this plays out in the future. But now we just got some concept art left, so this is some of the early art of what will be happening in 1.17. We have the Azalea trees over here, and the glowberries, the spore blossoms, closed and open. You see the different particles that can appear here, and we also see a drip leaf plant. So this drip leaf plant is a plant that can be used for platforming, and if the player stands on top of the plant for a period of time, they will fall through it, which I think is a pretty cool feature and will definitely be nice for parkour maps and stuff like that. So I haven't really seen this in the trailer that much, so there's a nice concept art here for that as well. Then we have the dripstone caves with the stalagmites and stalactites. So here we do have the 2D textures instead of 3D, so we have to see what happens there. Then we have a concept art of the Warden, cute and terrifying. A lot of ideas, you can check this out for yourself as well, but they are blind, as I said. Then we have well, more concept art about the Warden, so different ideas they had, but they finally went for this design over here. And then lastly we have some concept art about the very cute axolotl, and we have the albino one, we have the yellow one and the purple one, so different colors here as well. This looks so cute. But there we go, that's everything we know about Minecraft 1.17 so far. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please make sure to leave a like and consider subscribing to my channel to find out more about the Minecraft 1.17 update. I hope you enjoyed this video, hope to see you in the next one, so until then, bye bye!